arena. Absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
As you can see, we've already started. Has a goal! Defending of the desperate chance! Goal! Galatasaray! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Batshuayi. Rijkaard. Now a chance to break. That's not going to make it. Davis tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Sanchez. And now the breakaway. Ronaldinho. He'll hit it! Goal! Monaco are level! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Monaco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Ziyech. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Batshuayi put absolute...
Oh, terrible mistake. Just the... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Galatasaray! Into the lead once more.
Galatasaray are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's...
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ball forward, what does he try from here? A real chance to break. Needed a better pass there. Rijkaard. Breaks on here. Speculative strike. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Has a pop! And the follow-up. He scores!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Torreira. Now, can he capitalise? Puyol, and it's played forward. Sidibe tries making a foray down the right, and now they can launch a counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball through needs to be good here. Face to face with the goes for goal! Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Ziyech cuts it out. Hoists it forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
We are already promptly back underway.
Monaco don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back
though. Forward it goes. Has a look and has a go. Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Ziyech. Played out to the right. Goes for the cross. In with a header! Good delivery. No joy.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Puyol. Rijkaard. Torreira. Over to the left. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets the better of his man. And it's played forward. Monaco to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. Cut out in the nick of time. Messi looking to break out here.
That's just an example.
And they've been caught out here. Looking to force his way through. Has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Monaco know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets on. He's gone for it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected... Tries a lob. No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Forward it goes. He'll have a go. What a hit. The save was firm.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Towering header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the keeper's given it away. And Ziyech!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game...
Going for goal! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Had a shot. Oh, given away. Has a pop! And a second time. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. Gorgeous control there. And help's available out wide. That intervention was very necessary.
Monaco are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Rijkaard. Decent looking ball. Can he get the shot away? Oh, real danger. Shoots! Back of the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square with almost no time remaining. Monaco get it back again. Shot at goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Belts one. A real chance and a real let-off. Aurier. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Kaka.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
He spotted the run and played him through. That's offside. Yes, it is. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Monaco displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Zaha. Hoists it forward. He's tried one. That's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, look, I don't think he can say he didn't have enough support in that instance, because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down and looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
Mauro Icardi! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
He's had a goal! And in it goes! That is a major moment! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
That is terrific skill. Tries a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Kaka. And the through ball is intercepted. Well read, he sorted that out. He's looked long this time. Dashing forward at pace. Keeper's ball. Ronaldinho. The referee's awarded a free kick. Sanchez. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. And it's played forward. Galatasaray ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. This could fall anywhere! Sanchez gives chase. Monaco just have to run down the clock. And it's Zaha. He's found his man.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Aurier is there, and he can get that clear. And there goes the final whistle. Monaco have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. So what do you take away from it all? There's the whistle, and here we go. Really good. Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflex.
Forward it goes. Puyol hoists it forward. Messi. Torreira. Puyol. Rijkaard. Fires from distance. Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Torreira. Ziyech. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And the counter is on. Chance! Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Batshuayi. Sidibe gets it back. Ronaldinho. Ziyech. Galatasaray seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Oh, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Breaks on here. Mbappe. Well, they can break here. Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's played forward. And the ball's come out. Torreira. with Ziyech. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Batshuayi. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And here's the chance to counter. And it's been taken straight back. Chance to shoot. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Sidibe.
Mbappe.
If you have just joined us, he'll have a go. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it high. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw-in. Well read, he sorted that out. Rijkaard. He spotted the run and played him through. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Whipped. Towering header! Marvellous goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautiful.
And the finish! It's anyone's ball. Torre. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Monaco deserve to be ahead, and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half, and a good solid win.
Monaco, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. Monaco carrying a one-goal lead. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Monaco just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Rijkaard. Turns and goes back. Hit long and direct. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Back into the middle. And a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Sidibe. Shooting chance! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Monaco have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Oh, real danger here! Chooses to go back. Goes for goal! No way through. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And here's Batshuayi as he picks him out. Cut out in the nick of time. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Galatasaray seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle.
Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ronaldinho. Ball through, needs to be good here. Mbappe! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Have got changes here, from both sides in fact. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shoots! Hoists it forward. Well weighted. Going through. Sanchez with a fine tackle. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Ronaldinho.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive.
Big chance! He's had a shot! And oh! And he heaves it forward. It's a loose ball. Monaco somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus. Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Shapes to shoot! He can pounce on that. Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Muslera did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And it's played forward. Aurier. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, well it... And that will be the final act. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks. And if
has a hit! Just a whisker away. Roberto Carlos gets the better of his man. Now can he fit? Hits one! And he's done it!
what a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. And as soon as they made that error,
Messi!
oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Belts one. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Robin. He's there to get rid. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. He's gone for goal!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, that is off! Hits one! Really well taken goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited from...
Shot at goal! And in it goes! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Jim, your thoughts?
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. Looks to dink one in. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Kaka. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Gets into some space. Oh, not the best of headers.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets it into the... Up to meet it! It's in! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Got a shot away! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Forward it goes. Robin. Vieira. Kaka. Vieira. That intervention was very necessary. Looking to break out here. He's on his way. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hoists it forward. Messi. He's got away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Robin! And they've been caught out here. It's a goal kick. Oh, real danger here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. What an adventurous run from a defender. And the keeper's there to save.
Well, they would seem to be trying...
And it's half-time here.
And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. Being played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Already up and running for the second half. Big chance, Mosby has a goal! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And the shot! He scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Roberto Carlos, and it's played forward. Goes for it! It's broken loose! And the counter is on. Good ball.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kaka hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Well, they could break here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Well played, he saw that coming. was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really...
Real chance! They've done it! Back to within one! Interesting! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Over to the left. Well positioned to make that interception. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward. Oh, he's in! He's had a go! Goes for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Kaka. He's left his man.
Ajax are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Battles to win it back. Just 5 minutes left. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Going for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Needed a better pass there. Chance to break. He's got options out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Tries a header! Harmlessly behind. Two minutes to be added on. It's a promising ball. Has a pop! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So a brief breather and then extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. He's gone for it! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Neymar! No, he couldn't find the finish. Fires from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And help's available out wide. Big chance! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here...
And that could be trouble. He's through, it's one-on-one. He's gone for it. This could fall anywhere. He's looking to get there first. He'll have a go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
A chance that's created through...
He's had a shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Neymar. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Caught offside that time. Gets it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Bergkamp! It's hit the upright. In it goes! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
His second... That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Played back in. Aubameyang! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he's going long. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Roberto Carlos. Going through. Bergkamp. Tries to get it forward quickly. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Cafu. Giggs. He's through the middle. Tries a shot! He scores! Stoppage time approaching! Is that the final act?
And that instinctively who was where, and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Ajax give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bergkamp! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
through to the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's bounce-back ability. Responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. And we're underway. He's made sure that that won't get through. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out to the right. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Vieira.
Going through, Ronaldinho! That's offside, yes it is.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Real chance!
Vieira.
Ajax seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
He's through the middle. He gets past his man. Looking to break out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Vieira.
That's not going to make it. Timely intervention. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He hits it! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little back.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ronaldinho. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, although...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's been taken straight back. Done very well to intervene.
Vieira.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Right through the middle. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance.
He's had a go! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Ajax get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, what a ball! Has a pop! He has done it! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Has a pop! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plays it back. Ronaldinho! He's had a shot! He's gone for it! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, the defence are...
The whistle goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption. Hits one! Trying to get there. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a loose ball. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Ajax just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Oh, terrible mistake. Shoots! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Back into the middle. No way through there. Still loose. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of...
And they've been caught out here. Cafu. Kaka. Vieira. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Breaks on here. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Gets away from his opponents. Shapes to shoot! Gets it back. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
What a save! Terrific reactions! He's kept it out, just. Hits one! Forward it goes. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's played forward. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Ronaldinho. Now surely, chance! Oh, taken with style!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well played, he saw that coming, and the counter is on. That's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Robben. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He'll hit it! No, he's missed it.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got options out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to...
Had a shot! It's in! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Ajax blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Has a hit! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Coached through there. Great lead! They've scored! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, they have a... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Cafu.
Triol. And there goes the final whistle. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.